Alrighty, we are back on duty now. Here's some FOIAs I gotta pick up from both of these sides, DOH and DPD. Hello. Hi, ma'am. The cameraman is back. I'm here to pick up the FOIAs, my friend.
Oh, okay.
You remember me, I'm the cameraman.
Right.
So from two sides today, DPD and DOH.
Okay, I'll contact them.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Sure, thank you.
Department of Housing, somebody I help you, Department of Planning.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, guys, we are live right now. Please smack a bell, hit the thumb up, do all of the above, please. Happy 1776.
And then contact them directly. It's a listing of affordable rent. So you would have to contact them, right? No, you go to, you go to the affordable housing list, and then you will go and there's 5 different listings. Yes. 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 The developers that are on the list. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'll be right with you.
Sure.
Department of Housing, I'm sorry about that. How can I help you? Department of Planning. No, this is the City of Chicago. Thank you.
They needed Cook County. Do people often come in here to file FOIAs?
Sometimes they do.
Sometimes, all right. Numbers down, yeah. Alrighty, guys.
I have a FOIA request that I can give you so you can fill that out.
No, ma'am, I already filled my workout with last month. I'm here to pick up my responsive records today.
For the Department of Housing?
With both of them, yup.
Or Department of Planning?
Both of them, for planning and development and housing. Planning and development was a gentleman, housing was a young lady. FOIA officer.
FOIA officer.
Yes, ma'am. Let's wait for a few more people to get in here. Guys, make sure you hit the thumb up, the bell. Depending on how many people we get in this live, we'll do a full day auditing live. Something special today. I'm doing a lot of package deals here. I'm picking up my FOIAs regardless. Regardless. Sig, hello there. Hey, OTVO, what up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? What's up? Hey, long time no see. Long time no see. You are near Elgin? Yeah, something is way off with the algorithm. It says we got 51 people in here with only one thumb up. The only reason why you got 51 people in here, because the thumb up got to be up.
Okay, I sent her a message, so
Oh.
she should be out shortly.
Sure.
And I'm going to send one to the Department of Planning.
I thank you so much, ma'am. I thank you so much.
Hey, how are
Thank
you?
you. Yeah, right here. Horse?
Unicorn.
Unicorn.
Or did you like it?
Hey, Royal, top of the morning. How's it going? Where are you tuning in from?
Good, how you doing? Good.
Yeah.
Just waiting for, them to,
We're waiting here for your officers, guys. Make sure you hit the bell, the thumb up, and all of the above. It says we have 74 people watching. There's no reason why the thumb up is all the way down.
Who's here?
Hey, how you doing?
How's your week?
Oh, good, very good. How about you? That's good. Other than that, there's nothing one coming up, it will be explosive, right? What was it happening? NASCAR.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Yeah, my God, they already have the stuff.
I saw the grandstand.
The grandstand, so I.
Oh, my finger.
Okay.
Listen,
Huh?
can you come here for a second?
Me?
Yeah, he's here for a point.
What?
He's here for a point.
What kind of, what kind of,
What kind of FOIA?
yes,
Department of.
Are you the FOIA officer?
yes, I am.
Okay. I filled out a FOIA already.
Yeah,
It was
how can I help you?
It was within about 30 days ago, so I'm here to pick
What's
up.
your name?
No, I did not include a name. I left the generated code with the gentleman.
With what, are you recording?
I'm always recording.
You're not supposed to record, isn't that something we got, cause you're not, don't
Yeah,
consider you
I'm
recording me?
sorry, you.
Yes, ma'am. You're in the official course of your official duty.
No,
No,
you can't
officially,
record.
we have called and you cannot record.
We could do this two ways. You guys could escalate and find out that I have the right to record, or you guys could escalate for no reason, but I'm here to pick up my FOIA today.
And did you see Kelly as well?
She did. What was your request about that?
My request was for section 3.5 and 4 and a roster to inspect the
One
roster.
second, sir, I'm not a robot, I have to write down what you're saying.
Well, ma'am, you asked me.
I know.
Okay.
You saw me getting ready to write it down, right?
That ain't no here, no
You
there.
record, so you should see that, right?
I'm always
Now, what is
recording.
it?
5 IOCS
I
/ 140. Yep, / 3.5.
Okay.
What, if that was it?
No, that's the first one. The second one is the same code, but in the end, instead of 3.5 is 4.
Can you say the whole thing again?
Yeah, 5 IOCS
Okay.
140
So who are you?
/ 4. And another thing was the roster. Like I said, they should have these.
Roster?
Yes, ma'am. And the same roster.
You're talking about the bureau? I mean,
No, no.
What roster?
Roster of employees in the same format it is maintained in the custody of the public body.
Okay, let me go check this out.
All right. What was your first name?
You didn't give me yours.
I'm not required to, are you?
I just told you we're not supposed to record us in here, and they told us that you're not allowed to do that, and you're doing it.
No, I am a record, I'm within my right.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, the law department has told us that you are not.
Ma'am, whoever you said from the law department, please have them come down here right now. Law department doesn't sign the Constitution. Respectfully.
I was talking to, Kelly, and we were told that
Respectfully.
recording without our permission is, not appropriate, and, there's the gentleman who's here before. Department of Housing, Kelly Coleman from the law department. This is the City of Chicago Department of Housing, that kind of law. Just because we were told, and then we were also told that, that was inappropriate, and so.
It wasn't appropriate, they say.
Well, I don't know if the word was appropriate. because-
It's not appropriate for you folks to violate somebody's right that you guys serve.
Because he's requesting a FOIA.
No, I'm not requesting a FOIA, I'm here to pick up my record.
Yes, yes. No. At one time. But we didn't know.
Oh, hey, how is recording audio and video? I'm here to pick up my response today.
Okay, so, that's yours.
Okay.
And, the law is on.
Laws on the phone. Okay, cool. Love that.
Okay, is this a designated FOIA officer or a designee?
I just manage the website.
Oh, you manage the website?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Great, great. Okay,
You're the
Mrs.
comms team.
Yeah.
Nice. Mrs. FOIA officer, I have a question here.
What's up?
Do you still have a copy of my initial request in writing?
I do, you want it?
Do you have it on hand? Can I take a look at it?
I can make another copy of
A
it.
copy would be fine, because I think I'm disputing the language here. You provided me with the roster, but I think I put in as a request to inspect in the same format it is maintained in the public body, the custody of the public body.
That's
I'll
correct.
take a look at the slip.
Actually, if you would like, you're welcome to do that. A laptop is not something we could provide to you, but if you go to the ninth floor, there are computers that you could actually inspect it on, if you'd like that. But that is as far as much as we could give you, according to law, who shares on the phone with right now.
Okay, she's talking to somebody about the Department of Law, because whoever is in the Department of Law does not know about constitutional rights. They think we need permission or something to sit here and film, but they're totally wrong, and I don't know. That's irrelevant anyway. That I don't have nothing to do with them.
Well, our other FOIA officer was uncomfortable.
Well, the comfort doesn't suppress somebody's constitutional rights, ma'am. It's not about comfort here. It's about their duty as an employee to serve members of the public respectfully. This ma'am right here is only showing me names and the job titles of the employees. It's not
And
showing
salaries.
and salaries, right? It's not showing hire date. It's not showing location. It's not showing job. Let's say the office phone. It's not showing the
Right.
office email.
So I think this could have been mitigated, I believe, by specifying in your request,
Right,
and then leaving your contact
I
information.
tell you what, ma'am.
Which you didn't want to do, which is okay.
right, but beyond all
That's
that,
fine.
I'll wait
This
here.
is what you asked for.
No, ma'am, if you're
You said a
able,
roster, that's
Sure.
a roster, and you
Right.
said names, salaries, positions, that's what you said.
okay. Can I take a look at the original request that I submitted with you? I'll wait momentarily.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure, thank you.
I'll be right back.
Sure. May I know what the name of the employee you're speaking to there?
I don't have the name right now because they transferred me to someone else.
Yeah, that's because they don't know what they're doing, ma'am.
Department of Housing, okay.
They transferred her to somebody else. That's because they're not shot calling.
Hold on one second. I will transfer you now.
So look, they gave me a roster. They did not follow my request as it was in writing. Then she said, we cannot provide a laptop out for you. No, that's false. Blasto, what up though? Alrighty guys, hey listen, I'm gonna shut this down and I'm gonna go to Facebook. But let's try to get the numbers up before I do that. Let's try to get at, you know, the matching numbers with the viewers to the likes, and I will continue the whole day. I'll keep the live on. I got other departments to go to. But if we're unable to get the thumb up, I'm gonna have to shut this down and go on Facebook.
Sir, can I ask you, I'm talking to a private person.
Oh yeah,
If they're-
yeah, because I'm talking here, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'll lower my voice.
No, I mean, I gotta give out personal information to them. So because I'm on the phone, I've gotta give out a personal.
I respect that. I respect that.
I apologize.
Sure, I'll step out for a minute. She has to give private information. You know, I could tell her, no, there's no expectation of privacy in public and this and that. If you want to give out private information, yada, yada. But anyway, I'm waiting for the FOIA officer now, so just let them do that. Hey, buddy. See, and then look, instead of them prominently displaying the actual records right here, look at what I'm talking about. They're uncomfortable, but I'm here telling them, instructing them, but they're uncomfortable. Instead of putting white pages, blank pages here, they can put up what's required. We got to do our jobs. Everybody got to do their job, my friend.
What's happening now?
No, nothing. The departments have to prominently display specific records right here. So I'm doing my part when I say I'm doing my job as the people, we the people.
Well, this is for FOIA related?
FOIA related, yep.
Okay, so this is my understanding, because I used to be the FOIA officer.
Nice, I like that.
So what we place here are the required announcements for meetings and what have you.
Sure. That's part of the commissions,
As
yeah.
far as anything else, we are not allowed to do that. You can request it,
Oh,
we can provide it.
It's not about allowed or not, it's about shall. Hey, but
How are you?
good.
So I pulled everything together for you.
Okay.
So we've got the org chart.
Yes, it is, yep.
We've got the ordinance.
Yep.
And then we've got the state code for you.
Right. Okay, my friend, do you still have a copy of the request that I submitted to you?
The request that I typed
Yeah.
up.
Could I see that, please?
Let me go.
Thank you. Miss, why can't you be like the gentleman like him, courteous and respectful? Alrighty. That's a good FOIA officer. You see, there's two, the lady and the gentleman. Huh? No, he's the FOIA officer's boss. Yeah. He's respectful.
For you.
Thank you. Okay, let's check this out. Okay. And what was your title again?
I'm an intern.
Intern. Nice. You plan on becoming a FOIA officer?
I'm not allowed to as an intern.
No, like if you have ambition to become a higher up.
That depends on what I'm hired for.
Okay.
Right? I have to get a job first.
Well, I'm not sure how you guys do it, but okay, miss, so this does say here, inspect roster in person in the same format it is maintained within the public body. You did make a claim for me, ma'am. You did tell me that you're unable to bring out a laptop.
Right.
Okay. Who's
But
the,
computer access is available in the building if you wanna go and access it.
Okay, let me ask you this, ma'am. Who's the one who told you that I'm unable to look at a government portal here, or you may could
I
provide?
apologize, I didn't keep a copy of it.
Okay,
But here is the information from it.
okay.
I just.
Sir,
Yeah.
I want to thank you for your excellence. I do recall I submitted 2 requests, one with these folks down the hall, one with you.
Yeah.
With them, I wanted to inspect it in the same format it is maintained. With
Okay.
you, I asked for these copies, which
Right.
you provided.
Yeah.
I thank you so much, sir.
No problem.
Yep. Mhm.
I'll see you next
The
time.
people watching, they'll say you're excellent.
Thank
Boost you up. We gotta boost up your sale. Okay.
You let me know if you need anything else.
Thank you so much. I like that attitude, man. Okay, Mrs. FOIA officer, so he's a great man, yep, great employee. So the thing, like I said, miss, is that who's the one who instructed you that you're unable to
That's
bring
not a
up?
question I have to or am going to answer. Do you have any other requests that you'd like to make, or would you want to take that up with the PAC?
Okay, my next question would be here, ma'am. You mentioned to me in what floor is the computer that you said I can view the same
The
exact?
ninth floor. So, what is it called again?
The Department of Buildings, they have computers out there.
Yeah.
What is it called?
The Department of Buildings is on the 9th floor. They have computers.
Right.
Yeah, right off the elevator.
Department of Buildings does have computers. Many departments have computers. But why would the Department of Buildings maintain records of Department of Housing? That does not make no sense. So that means you're telling him not to answer, but then you're
He doesn't
sending,
have to.
no, but then you're sending me off to something that I did not request.
The records are available for you. This is a public.
They're
record.
on. That's fine.
Again, is there anything else I can help you with?
Okay, I did also submit for section 3.5 and 4.
You did.
Yeah, I did not receive copies of them.
I think these guys are here to see you.
No, I don't think they're here to see
You
me.
want a data portal, right? And you want them as they're maintained,
Yes.
data.cityofchicago.org. We're directing you to the computers downstairs because you want to see them apparently here. But since that is, I assume, a mobile connected device, it's online. You could have viewed it online without coming here.
What was your name?
I'm in, George.
Okay, George, my friend, you don't know what you're talking about at this point. My conversation with you is finished.
But if you're requesting salaries,
1 second.
rosters, and names, that's already online.
Sir.
All right. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, how can I help you? No, I'm not interested in police presence. If you could inform these folks that we have the right to record in public here. Are you recording on your body cams?
Yes.
Do I have the right to record in this hall?
I have a copy for you.
Oh, thank you, my man.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much, sir.
Sure.
You got great service here. Hey, Sergeant, how's it going? Do I have the right to record in this hall?
Thank you. You welcome.
Do I have the right to record in this hall?
Just coming up, I don't even know what's going on.
Okay. If you just inform this employee here that we have the right to record in public, because I think that employee said something about feelings, but you folks are not feeling enforcement. You folks are law enforcement, obviously.
Were they able to take care of what you needed?
No, until you guys came and interrupted and caused a scene, but I don't need police presence. If you could inform this young lady here that we have, members of the public have a right to record in public.
Right, I was told by the law department because one of the employees fell out of.
Was that?
I was told by our law department to call you because one of the employees felt uncomfortable.
What was your first name, ma'am?
I do not have to give that information.
Okay, think about this, ma'am. One of your employees you claim was uncomfortable, so you turn around and make me uncomfortable as a member of the public while the person is on their duty and I'm here exercising my right. I came and picked up this package here from DPD, which he was a great customer service rep.
Not to engage. Thank you.
Okay. Well, anyhow, ma'am, you, yeah.
So you got everything that you need, right?
No, that is not correct.
So how else?
As soon as you officers came here, the other employees walked away. Okay? So as of right now, like I said, I don't need police presence, but I'm not gonna sit here and be ignored. I'm gonna have you press charges against any employee refusing to do any mandatory duty according to law. Of course it is. It's official misconduct.
But how can we help you, or how can the employees help you
How can the employees help?
to finish where?
Sure,
we-
yeah. Okay, ma'am, I still have inquiries here and records to pick up with the FOIA officer from housing. If you could call back the employee from housing to come assist and provide these records, yeah. Because the only police,
Have you taken care of everything from this point, as far as helping them?
no.
He's saying no, I don't know. I'm not involved with the FOIA.
Okay.
So I was only told by the law department.
Okay.
So
So,
I'm just following what the law department told us.
right. So it's nothing else that you can help him with at this point?
I don't know, but I will call out the FOIA.
Sure, yeah, that's what, what's requested here, but, I'm gonna have to visit the law department too, ma'am. I don't know your name. It's a lack of transparency. You work for our city here, but you're not providing a first name. It's courteous if you do, and it's, transparent if you do. But it's a lack of transparency if you don't want to provide your first name after attempting to violate a member of the public's right. Here for simply, Sergeant, since you're a sergeant here, since, you know, you got off.
We're just here to, we have jobs to do, okay, so.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have you press charges on employees.
Is there anything else that you need here? They can't help you with it, you can't say it.
No, that's not where we're going, sir. That's not the
I'm
deal.
just saying, because, I mean,
No.
I'm not gonna get involved with it.
Okay. Okay, ma'am, I did put section 3.5 and 4. You still have not handed me those records.
That's correct. So the first one is the designation of the FOIA officer. That's me. The second one is the records prominent displayed in a glass case,
Sure.
which we have ordered. So that takes a little bit of time.
When you say you had ordered to put them in a glass case, the glass,
Yes, sir.
the glass case that you're referring to, it has to be readily available and accessible for members of the public. Where do you plan on housing that bulletin?
You know, not a question I can answer. You're welcome to come back.
Okay, well, beyond all that, ma'am, I already submitted this on June 3rd. I gave you more than enough time as a public agency for an extension.
Certainly.
Right. You're now claiming that you want to order a bulletin to make these records available. That should have already been performed, and I brought that to your attention. But since the code does also say make available immediately, I'm gonna wait here for maybe about 10 minutes while you can make those records available. I'll give you the statute if you need it again as a
Once
reference.
again, you can take this other pack if you would like to, but unless you are submitting another FOIA, I don't have any records for you.
I'll have 5 new FOIA forms, please.
Okay.
Sure. And the FOIA officer right here, we got 570 people watching right now. The FOIA officer, she was fair last time, her attitude, I don't know what they intertwinkled over there.
Is this a public area?
This is a public body, yeah, they're telling you false information. We'll obtain that phone call as well.
Right, I understand that one. Right. I just want
And
to.
let me get identifiers here.
Tyson 12250.
Skiles 5531.
Name and identifier, sir?
12485.
Thank you. It's unbelievable how these staff members conduct themselves, man. Instead of them telling me thank you for bringing this there to their attention, they got a board here with white papers on the wall, blank pages.
Right. Well, what's your name again? Okay. Okay. And if, we need to get back in touch with you. Okay. All right, thank you. Bye. Was the young lady able to help?
She's gonna go grab a couple more forms, the gentleman.
Okay.
Okay, sir, she's gonna grab forms for me, 5 forms. Those forms might take me 4 hours. I'm gonna sit here like this, leg on leg, to file those forms. When I'm finished, I'll submit them respectfully to the young lady, and my business will be concluded.
Have you been here before?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
And there's a white bulletin here on the wall with maybe 15 pages, blank pages, white pages, empty. They're supposed to have their budget. All the members of the public,
Sir,
yeah.
I'm not gonna go into all that with you, okay?
Sure, it's not going all back
No,
and forth.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like, everything that you're mentioning,
sure.
I'm not gonna go into that of what they should have posted. You
Right.
need to take that
Yeah,
up
that's
with
because
their office. I'm saying you need to take that up with their.
No,
the
that's
supervision over here.
because
We
you
we
don't want to hear
We
me.
don't deal with that,
Okay, sir.
okay?
But you, for like your investigational, so we could say, put in a good word for you to become a lieutenant, you have to take that ambition to hear the people out. This is about accountability and transparency. We wanted to boost you to a lieutenant, but since you don't care, that's all you could claim today, sir. Your identifier was?
My sign number?
Yes, sir.
Right here,
Okay, is that a 7 or a 6? Is that a 7 or a 1 at the beginning?
1657.
Good enough, thank you. Office of the First Superintendent, yep. That's all it is, man. These folks gotta say, hey, thank you for bringing this to our attention. Thank you, sir. Have a nice day. But instead, they wanna put on this show. So what time is it right now? 11:25. I'll probably be here for the next 2 hours and a half filling out these pages. Okay, I'm gonna fill these out, and maybe the young lady would call you when they're ready.
Yeah, I can just leave them with her.
Okay, but you were a lot nicer last time. I don't know why you switched your attitude. Have a good day. Inspiring, man. It's unbelievable. It's so sad with these people. It's so sad what these people do, man.
Okay, because we do have information on our website, Chicago.gov/renters.
Alrighty, let me start filling out this stuff.
And you can go there, and there's a listing. So if you were looking, there's somebody, we don't.
Just gonna fill your finish filling out your documents and everything?
Yeah, hand the young lady copies. I received my copy and I'll be all set for the day. Mr. Walker, if you could stand by for maybe about 5 minutes, because I'm gonna hand you a FOIA request. You have a duty under section 3C to forward it over immediately.
No, I'm not accepting your FOIA request.
No, this is for the Chicago Police Department, sir. No need to look at me like that, because section
Okay, so
3C,
Are you here to do something with them, or are you here to conduct business with the police department?
well, now that you guys escalated it, I have 3 total requests again. So, sir, Sergeant?
Excuse me, I'm talking to her.
No, she's on the phone. You're not talking to her.
Thank you.
I was talking to you, but you cut me off.
So, unless he's, unless you have any more, if someone's in the back have any more, questions for us,
Okay, I was just so surprised. That's all I was.
that's fine. We just, just conducting business.
He has the right to be in here and film, ma'am, just for your excellence.
That nobody can tell them. That's all.
Well, they're wrong, ma'am. They're wrong.
Well, I mean, it's part of the department of policy, and part of the department.
Man, you know what? I'm glad they did this show today. I'm really glad. They showed themselves.
The public does too many. But, I mean, I was told somebody felt uncomfortable.
Right, he's bringing about FOIA compliance while exposing bad employees. Yeah.
They felt uncomfortable being reported. So, that's the only reason. And I was told 3 weeks was like a lot.
I'll have a word with you when you get a chance, Mr. Walker.
So unfortunately, you know, okay, but
Okay, if he still has paperwork,
I don't think,
if he's causing a disturbance, then we'll get involved.
No, I'm gonna have you,
the only thing was that people felt uncomfortable being reported. Because they don't know where this information is, or how it's. And that was told to contact.
Right, and that's fine, I'm not saying that's, yeah.
okay, Sergeant? Okay, what I was saying, my friend, is I'm submitting one request with DOH, Department of Housing. I was gonna submit an additional request with DPD, Planning and Development. And now, since the police got called over, I want to submit an additional, well, I'm gonna go up to the law department in a second, but I'm gonna be issuing a request with the CPD. So basically, all I would do, sir, is hand you over my paper, and you have a duty to just forward it over to your FOIA officer immediately, because those are the words chosen in the law.
Okay,
If you got 5 minutes, I would just,
I don't have 5 minutes.
Okay.
right now. Whenever you get
Yeah.
back, you can see us outside.
at the desk front counter,
Downstairs.
right?
Okay?
I'm going to be going to other departments. I have business as well. They may call you. They might tell you they're
Are you
uncomfortable.
all set, sir?
I'm all set
Okay,
with
have a
this
good day.
side, PD. Have a good day. Okay, so it's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. But here's what we're gonna do here. We're just gonna submit one request as of right now. Like, let me explain to you guys how bad this is and how really bad decision these employees made. I choose my words very wisely. The lady's on the computer right now typing up all the words that I'm saying here. But think about this scenario, man. You guys see throughout the videos that I produce, and how there's some employees that are straightforward and some that want to go down this route, which is possibility for litigation. But let me go ahead and finish filing this page here. Request to inspect in person. So now most of the employees, they feel salty. Oh, this is a public place. You could film in here. Request to inspect in person. Let's put 5 ILCS. 140 9B 2018-2024. Okay. And yeah, this is all we're gonna file for right now. Did you hear what the Freedom of Information officer said? The lady from Department of Housing. She said, we just ordered a bulletin and I don't know where that's at now. That's the reason why she's not making these records available as required by law. It's unbelievable. It's an amazing thing how there's two kinds of employees, this way and that way. It's unbelievable. So, come again? Okay, yes, I have one completed. If I could get a copy of this here.
Yeah, they're rippable.
Oh, they're rippable, okay. Which color would you like me to keep?
I think there's a key at the bottom, but honestly, it doesn't matter.
How about I hand you the whole packet and you give me what's mine?
All right.
I'm wanting to inspect records under section 9B. Do you want me to include the entire description, or I just gave you the statute, ma'am? You being a FOIA officer, I'm sure you could look that up.
That's 149.13.
No, no, no.
Oh, 9B.
Right, 9B, yep.
149B.
Yes, ma'am. Are you aware of that, or would you have to reference it?
Do you remember the last time you came here?
It was, here's dated, 6/3.
Right. So,
we don't do that.
I'm gonna look this up, and then I'm gonna get this back to you. When you
Sure.
want it,
Say that one more time?
and will you be back to pick them up?
Well, no, I'm putting an inspection. It's not pickup, ma'am. I could tell you what this code
When
is.
will you be back to inspect them?
Sure.
Where's the City of Chicago Department of Housing?
It's gonna be after 10 business days.
10?
Yeah, which basically means I'm granted you an extension.
No,
But these records specifically, ma'am, these are records of,
that's 312, so.
these are records, ma'am, of all exemptions asserted by the public body with the exemptions asserted, categorized and organized by exemptions asserted.
312.
And that's from 2018 to 20, there's a single central file open to the public.
I can look it up.
You can look it up.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that's all. I have my copy. I'm all done with Department of Housing today. I'll be back within 30 days to inspect those records.
Do you want to keep
Excuse
the,
me, can you speak this outside because the person can't hear me on the phone?
are you done with the sheets?
Yes, I am. What was your question? Yeah, ma'am, that's fine. Anyway, ma'am, you have a wonderful day here. Just please keep in mind that members of the public have a right to record. So, yeah,
Sorry, I mean, are you done with those sheets? Like, do you want to keep them?
No, well, the
Like the
thing,
empty ones?
the thing why I had these is because I was also gonna hand one over to DPD. They're the same form. Yeah, and I'm just gonna hand one over today, so I'll be back within, after 15 business days to inspect those. And you
After
rec-
15?
right, well,
Are you
because,
sure you just said 10?
no, it's 10 business days and then with the holidays.
Clarify.
Yeah.
So 15?
Yes, but another thing, you told me to get in contact with public access counselor for the previous one.
Go ahead, yeah.
I may have to do that. Have a wonderful day. Alrighty, let me get everything in order here. Take a nice picture. It'll last longer on that government phone. Alrighty, so here's my point here, guys. Here, let me narrate right here. Here's what the lady just told me, and she said they just ordered a bulletin. Here's a bulletin. Oh no, there's 400 people watching live. I'm talking to them. So guys, here's the I don't know if I'm still on or not. Can you guys confirm with me? This is a white wall here. These records are gotta be available right here, but we're gonna go ahead and carry on. It's sad and sickening the way these people perform. Man. Department of, Department of Department of Transportation. Oh my God, they closed this wall up. This was not like this last time. Can you guys still hear I don't see no comments or no nothing. Hello? I don't see no comments. Oh, okay, I see the comments now, guys. I had to refresh. Sorry about that. I'm in the Department of Transportation now. Hello, anybody working here today? Sure. I also submitted a FOIA request here. Um,
I'll be right back.
he said put a complaint on the sergeant. No, not really. He didn't push. I mean, he was attempting to push. He was saying, oh, you know, if you don't got any more business, we're going to ask you to leave. I told him, no, I'll be here for the next 8 hours. But that's not my prerogative. If it takes me 15 minutes to complete my slip, that's all it's going to take.
You'll need a grant of privilege or, scanning for.
Okay, all right, thanks, appreciate that.
No, it should be right back. No, Nelson, I'll get Nelson for you. I'll get him. 1 second.
I'm here to pick up my FOIA request.
A FOIA request?
Yes, sir.
We don't have FOIA requests.
Oh, yeah, I submitted my FOIA here. I left it on the counter recording audio and video.
I don't have no FOIA. We don't, FOIA at 2 North, at 2 North.
No, sir, I submitted my FOIA here. This public body has a duty to forward it over to 2 North LaSalle. If you're unsure, if you could ask your superior, I'll wait here momentarily. That's the best dismissal right there. If you're not sure, I'll wait for your superior momentarily. It's unbelievable how some of these folks perform. And as a matter of fact, there goes the employee. There goes the employee that called the police on me. Hiding behind that wall. A redhead employee. He said, bro, if you don't know, don't say it. What are you referring to?
I don't, but, let me take a look. Okay, let me take a look. 5011 South Justine. Okay. You live right next door? No, do you live, let me take a look first, okay? Stay here, okay?
The FOIA officer should be well versed. No, they don't. They have a disdain. They have a big disdain for the people. See, like the gentleman from the DPD, Department of Planning and Development, he did his part. I went to 2 halls. The guy did his part, the other lady, she failed to. And here's what he provided. He provided a decent envelope, which is courteous. He provided us with a block chart, organizational diagram. See, this is a block diagram giving functional subdivisions, extensive. Here's where he messed up at. He put a section 3.5 as the statute, and he provided a copy of the entire FOIA Act. But at this time, we'll redress that in writing. It's like even if you provide the statute that you're looking for and the language, you include it all in the FOIA request, how does the employee still not able to follow the instruction? This is the requirement. This is what the FOIA officer is paid to do. He said, please explain disdain. They don't care about you or what you want. People are selfish. Well, in this case, it's not walking down the street. In this case, these folk have a duty to perform. They can't uh, disregard the duty. Come on, man. Excuse me, miss. Well, I did submit a FOIA request here. I'm recording audio and video, and I'm here to pick up my response.
So what was the FOIA request?
For? Yes, ma'am. It was to inspect the roster of employees in the same format it is maintained within the public body. I thank you so much. How are they not following the requirement? Really a duty to perform. They are not trained on any of this. Casey, please go play with somebody else. You're telling me a FOIA officer is not trained on none of this? Yeah, the officer, the sergeant is not trained on this, but the two FOIA officers are. Hey, Deborah, how's it going? Well, that's what I said. I made my point very clear. They have a bulletin with white pieces, blank pieces of paper inside the bulletin in front of everybody's face. They're basically giving you nothing. They're giving you nothing. What's required is them to be transparent, to tell you what's their budget, how much money they're playing with, the employees, approximate number of employees, the organizational chart. There's many things that they have to be transparent. Instead, they're giving you nothing. They have a bulletin, shiny glass bulletin with nothing in there, white blank pages. I come to bring this to their attention. They call the police because they're uncomfortable. He's filming. And as a matter of fact, that's the employee right there that called. And then look at Casey. I'll let you guys deal with Casey. I'm not even going to go back and forth with him or her. Casey Plum. Casey Plum, I don't know what you're talking about, man. You're saying you're not auditing the wrong people. No, this is the FOIA officer. The FOIA under section 3.5 specifies Freedom of Information officers shall develop a list of documents or categories of records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request. How is that auditing the wrong person? Arrest the citizen for exercising his right. I'm uncomfortable. Right, exactly. This is not just exercising the right. This is informing these staff of a lack of transparency. Again, this is a clear example. They're giving us nothing. A bulletin filled with white pages. So this is why they hate you auditing them. It's unbelievable, guys. I see a lot of new people in here as well. Nick said, you're working for us right now. Man, I would love to have a reasonable conversation with the person who started this show that said they were uncomfortable right there. But it's like, there's no compassion, there's no care, there's a disdain. I'm a government, they'll say, the employee would say that they are a government employee. So, it's unbelievable. Because they're not held accountable for anything. Well, you see, the thing is, Deborah, that there's so many agencies that I visited, that did not have these records prominently displayed. When I brought it to their attention, they gave me their word, they'll come in compliant, which they held up their word. And when I did return, they told me thank you. Okay, I'll be right back with this department. I gotta go check on another one. Let me put this in order. Oh, there he goes right there.
I'm waiting for a FOIA person to call. So we don't do FOIAs here. We're not a designated FOIA location. Cross Street's a designated FOIA location and designated FOIA officers. So we don't do FOIA here. You have to go through them.
My friend, I heard what you said. Please listen to what I'm saying. I'll be more than happy to show you the statute.
I know the
Yeah.
statute. It says a designated.
No, sir. No.
Each body
Sir.
shall designate
Sir, you're looking
one
at
or
the,
more.
no, you're
of
looking at the
officers.
wrong section.
Okay.
Under section 3C, it says, upon a public body receiving a FOIA request shall immediately forward it over to his FOIA officer.
What about this one? This doesn't matter?
No, it does matter. That one is saying you shall develop a list of categories or documents of records that shall be immediately disclosed upon request. You don't want to skip.
I'm trying to get the FOIA person
Okay.
here to talk.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't do FOIA here, so we
No,
have no idea what the
Sir,
FOIA is.
sir, I'm
We're a
just saying,
construction set.
I'm telling you, sir, that the only thing that's required of you to do is simply take the page and forward it over to them. They'll forward you back over the responsive records and
We
say,
don't
"Here."
do FOIA here. There's a section, the city has a section that does FOIA, that's designated for FOIA.
Sir, I hear what you're saying, but what I'm specifying here is that all you would have to do is accept my FOIA request and forward it to those people. They gather the records,
Right.
and then they give it back to you.
But
in
would
an
you rather do
envelope.
it the correct way so that we don't lose nothing
No.
for you? You want it done correctly, right?
No,
So you
sir.
would do it the correct way so we don't mess up the FOIA you're
Sir,
looking for.
I'm putting up the statute here.
This
As a
was
matter
the
of fact,
FOIA guy.
yeah.
This was
How
what-
long should I wait momentarily?
I have no idea. I'm waiting
Okay.
for him to call me back.
Check it out, my friend. I have to go to another department. I'll be back momentarily.
What are you exactly looking for? I mean,
Well, my request that I submitted over a month ago was a roster of employees to inspect. In the same format it is maintained in the custody of the public body.
you want a list of employees for the whole city or?
No, just the Department of DOT.
Okay, I'll reach out to the gentleman and
Sure.
see if I'm just waiting. for
Your
him to
first
get back.
name was?
Mike.
Mike, okay. I'll be back within the 30 minutes.
Okay.
Have a nice day, sir. And as a matter of fact, I'm looking for my entire, oh, you know what? He gave me a copy of the FOIA. I could show you guys right now. It's under section 3C. Here it is right here. Under section 3C. Here it is, guys. Look. Oh, okay. The guy didn't give me a complete one. And then he got it off Justia instead of the government website. Alrighty. Hold on a minute. Yeah, I don't escalate. I de-escalate. It's always the employee who escalates the thing. I don't have the entire FOIA Act with me. It's not a problem. I'm telling him facts. He can check that on his own time. But as of right now, let me step out, come back shortly. Alrighty. Nope, not a problem. This employee right here putting up the declaration, she did the best employee task today by ignoring the cameraman. Oh yeah, he has a right to record in here. Alrighty. Stepping out. Well, you know what? 3C 5 IOCS 140/3C says, public body upon receiving a FOIA request shall immediately forward it over. Like, look at these windows have lead in them, lead chip paint. Hey Keith, how's it going? Okay, we get to visit the Department of Law as well. Oh no, I'm not going in. Thank you though. Thank you. Department of Law. It's probably downstairs. Now, the Department of Law, they're never in office. Alrighty. I think this is the Department of Law. Oh, this is Department of Finance. Okay. Hello? For all depth and check inquiries. Nope, that's not what I'm here for. For vendor. My deck. They're all hiding. That's what you think, Deborah? I mean, listen, Deborah, this is the deal here, Deborah. The deal is that each department, it's a very simple task for them to be transparent. Each department has to have these records prominently displayed. I don't have to come here and lollygag and sit here and talk back and forth and get harassed by police escalation and tactics. I just have to come here and observe what's required to be prominently displayed by law. I have to come and see the total amount of operating budget for every department if I choose to do so, along with the block diagram and everything else. Why do I do this thing? Because the FOIA Act of Illinois is telling us it's the people's duty. Pursuant to the fundamental philosophy of the American constitutional form of government, it is declared to be the public policy of the state of Illinois that all persons are entitled to full and complete information regarding the affairs of government and the official acts and policies of those who represent them. Such access is necessary to enable the people to fulfill their duty of discussing public issues fully and freely, making informed political judgments, and monitoring government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest. The General Assembly hereby declares that it is the public policy of the state of Illinois that all bodies at all local government are to act accountable and transparent. You know, I got it memorized. Anybody here? Well, it's noontime, so I would just assume that each and every single employee is on lunch, right? Since it's noontime, there's not one employee on duty, they're all on lunch. Casey said he tried and he was insulted. I don't know who insulted you, Casey. Maybe you're insulting yourself, bro, but you didn't try nothing. There's nothing how you could deflange. That's the new word for the day, deflange. What you're trying to do is deflange the truth. The truth is it's written in the language here, and it's your duty to get out here and monitor. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We'll probably come back to this office because I knocked twice and nobody attended. But we'll go ahead and return here momentarily. I do have to visit the Department of Law because they escalated the situation. Here's the Department of Law. Like I said, there's nobody ever in here. And this time they got the doors locked and they changed the construction. There used to be a desk right there. Here, there's another door here. This is lead chip paint. Oh, they freshly painted these, so instead of replacing them, they ran a coat of paint. You know what? Let me have this page ready here, so I could hand them this page, copy of this page. Yes. Hi, ma'am. This is what I need here today.
Pardon?
This is what I'm here for.
Okay, do you have somebody to call?
I'm not sure. It's preferably the Freedom of Information Officer of Department of Law.
Unless you have an appointment with somebody?
No, ma'am, they don't have that privilege today because this does not require an appointment. I'm inquiring. First of all, ma'am, I need to know what is the total operating budget that the department. Sure. She said, I don't know. Hold on one second. What does the lead chip paint have to do with FOIA request or auditing? I'm making a point here because this is the city of Chicago. They have lead paint. Like I said, they repainted it. But the city of Chicago Department of Buildings would issue houses violations for having lead paint or chipped paint. They would issue them violations. But I'm making a point here how hypocritical it is that they can't even send a guy to come clean these windows. You know what, bro? If you say, Casey, if you say one more dumb thing, bro, I'm just gonna permanently block you, man, because have a little bit of faith and common sense. Look at these windows. Now, like, for example, like I said, I'm here in the Department of Law, and
Were you here trying to deliver something?
say that again, ma'am?
Were you here trying to deliver something?
No, ma'am, I'm here to pick up actual records. I'm recording audio and video.
Okay, can't record it. Can't record it. Can't record it. You've done this to
See, I didn't even tell her nothing. She's saying, you can't record, you can't record, you can't record, and walked away. There you guys go. There you guys go. There you guys go. Department of Law, my city of Chicago, our city of Chicago, Department of Law. Where do I go to view the total amount of our operating budget? Where do I go to view the approximate number of employees? Where do I go to view these transparent records? Because if I go online, they're not prominently displayed on the website, which I checked, but they're still required to be prominently displayed in a public body. See, like, I'm not doing anything wrong here for these people to do this show, man. It's unbelievable, but it's an amazing thing that these folks present themselves as honorable people, because you make your determination from the things that they say, right? She's telling me you can't record in here. Well, look at where I'm at for her to tell me I can't record in here. Look where I'm at. Is this sensitive area? Is this here for the sensitive area? So here goes another guy peeked. It's sickening. It's sickening how these folks perform. And you know what? Here's the deal. Here's the deal. I don't have my roster on me right now. I have Department of Law roster. What if the lead paint really was protecting us from certain amount of radiation? I'm not sure about that, John Gray, but that's the point. The city of Chicago, if you have lead paint, they're gonna cite you. Here is the city of Chicago having lead paint. and they're not even sending their own department to come fix this stuff. Look at where that lady went to. She went to the other door. She went to the other door. I'm gonna prepare official misconduct. If they call the police for feeling uncomfortable, I'm gonna have the police press charges on them for official misconduct, for not performing a mandatory duty required by law. See, she just closed the door and ran back in. These people are very strange, lacking transparency. But then again, I'd like to know where these records are prominently displayed. And let me go ahead and take a screenshot of Jonathan before I go ahead and put this goofball in a timeout. Look at what Jonathan said. He said, I'm just surprised there are actual people like this that literally go out their way to harass people with actual jobs with some nonsense that they don't really have to deal with. You stupid peon. You think these people don't have to be transparent? We'll put you in I'll give you a 10-minute timeout. We'll sit in the corner and think about what you've done. I heard the elevators. That may be the Chicago police. Okay, I knocked once. Let me go ahead and knock again. That was my second knock. They probably want me to keep knocking so they could escalate the thing. It's sickening how they act. Okay. Of course I'm still here. She says he's still there, okay. Ma'am, this is what I'm here for. It's so sad, so sad. She didn't even glance at my paper. I put it right in front of the window for her. She's telling me I have to leave. Oh, there goes the cop right there. There goes the sergeant. Right here.
There you go, sir.
Hey.
That's it?
Sure. Maybe for you taking the time to read that, we got to put a good word to promote you to sergeant. Okay. This is a public space. I have the right to be here.
He needs to leave, this is not public.
I need to have a copy of the operating budget, please. I need a copy of the operating budget, please.
It's automatically locked, he needs to leave.
when we're done, you have to walk out of here, okay?
Well, she said it was locked, so this is what I'm here for. I need a copy
Sir?
of. Yeah.
We're going to talk to them to see what's going on, okay?
Sure. And
No,
you want to get
I
my
can't,
side?
no, I can't right now. Okay?
I'll wait for you to finish
Back
with them.
up, okay?
Then I'll have my
All right.
story. Yeah. These people are just messing up, man. They're messing up real bad. They're messing up real bad. These people are messing up real bad. These people are messing up real bad. Look, look, look. Look. This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for. Now they're conspiring back there. They're offended over a FOIA request. The thing is, the lady did not even give me a chance to hear what I was here for. She did not even give a second to glance at the paper that I pointed at the wall, which is this right here. This is it right here. It's just, I'm gonna put it on the wall for everybody to see. Nick, it doesn't matter if they're making $1,000 today and whether you think how much I'm making. The point is not about money in this case to somebody sitting here and insulting each other. The problem is that we're dealing with irrational employees who are lacking transparency. It's very necessary for members of the public to check balances. Okay, it's very simple. Very simple. Here the code says, here's what I'm just asking them to do under section 4, because there's government employees watching now. There's many employees that are in this building right now watching this live stream. So here's what I'm here for. Section 4, each public body shall prominently display at each of its administrative or regional offices, make available for inspection and copy, and send through the mail each of the following: a brief description of itself. So here on the wall, instead of me talking, giving functional subdivisions, the total amount of its operating budget. We need to know how much is the total amount of operating budget in the Department of Law. And it continues to say the number of locations of all separate offices, the approximate number of full-time and part-time employees, and the identification of any membership or board, commission, committee, or council. So it's like, what's the problem here? The problem is a lack of transparency. Here's section 3.5. Freedom of Information Officers shall develop a list of documents or categories of records that the public body shall immediately disclose upon request. So right now, there is such thing as immediate disclosure. They have to be able to provide this document that should already be developed immediately. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing though. It's a good thing. Because at the end of the day, the world is watching. I'll take the public humiliation if I'm standing in the right route. You know what I'm saying? Good. It could be humiliation for a little while, but at the same time, it's progress and it's change being made, because there was many agencies who had the same exact attitude, but then when I came back around, they changed their attitude up. Want information because that information is going to be useful. This is not saying just employment information. This is beyond just employment information. This is many things. Well, maybe if that's what you want to think, Nick, take 10 minutes to sit in the corner and think about that carefully. I disagree with you. Alrighty, I have a FOIA form. Well, I have 3 empty forms from upstairs. So what I'm gonna go ahead and start doing now. Look, another employee, a guy was gonna walk out from here, but they told him don't walk out from there because they're sitting there instead of doing their job. They're sitting over there gossiping. So now they're standing around on tax dollar gossiping about a man coming in here recording. Exactly. So you see, like I just told you, they sent the guy around from over there to come out. They told him, don't come out from here, there's a guy recording. So this man went all the way around just to go and record somewhere else. And now he's low-key recording with his cell phone. Now, the police have been back there talking to these people for the past 7 minutes. What could they be possibly discussing if it's not conspiracy? I mean, don't they have the wherewithal or the rationality to see what does this person need? What is this person trying to request? What is he here for? Sir, I'm not comfortable being on your camera. Well, I could point it at a different direction since you asked with courteous, you know. Okay, anyway, let me pull up one of these forms here. City agency. Law department. Fill this out here. Law department, requester's name, records sought. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna inspect. You know what, here? 5 ILCS 140/3.5 and 5 ILCS 140/4. Here we go. We got everything written down. Here's my form.
What are you here to do? Because we're not understanding what's going on.
Okay, let me grab my form behind you there, sir.
What are you here to do?
Okay, it's right there on the page.
Okay.
If you'd like to take a look at it.
How many
Section-
times have you come here?
section-
I'm
yeah.
asking you a question. How many times have you come here for the same thing?
Where, here?
Yes.
The last time I was here, I think was about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
It was for the same thing. At that time, they did, maybe misplaced the FOIA request, because I remember leaving it on the front counter. Nobody physically took it. This was a year and a half ago. The FOIA officer here, I'm not sure how long they've been on the operation for, but these records had to be prominently displayed since the 90s.
Can you get a information?
Yeah, sure. No, I'm not.
So you mind if I get your name? Is that okay?
No, I'm finding FOIA does not require a name.
No, not for that, I'm saying, could I have your name so I don't address you?
No, sir, I'm not interested in putting out my name. I'd like to know the name of the employee who filed this complaint.
I have no idea.
No, can I have a call event number?
Yeah, we can get that for you.
Sure.
Once we're finished.
I have the gentleman, the young lady upstairs, she gave me 3 blank FOIA forms, and these could be used for multiple agencies. So I need
We'll finish talking, but
Yeah.
we're gonna step out of here.
we could step out, that's not a problem. I'm even finished with this, yeah. So, yeah, I'll be waiting for the call event number.
Okay, once you wrap up, I'll give you the number.
Okay, I need, you know what, this does say, city agency, but, I need 3 FOIA forms from Department of Law dedicated with their ledger on top, because now I'm gonna be purchasing certified with $1 a piece.
Let me just
Yeah.
explain something to you. They say you've been here multiple times.
They can say here, say all they like, sir, yeah.
There's no other business that they're gonna do with you. You cannot come back here.
Who's the one who's making that claim?
I'm just relating this information to you.
Are you saying?
Because at this point,
Yeah.
you're causing a disturbance.
No, sir.
Okay? I'm just letting you know.
No, sir.
Okay, look, sir, listen to me.
I'm listening to
At this point, you're causing a disturbance because whatever business you're trying to do, they've already told you what to do. They cannot help you any longer.
Sir, you didn't hear my side of the
Okay?
story.
So at this point,
You did not hear my side
you're
of the
causing a
story.
disturbance.
No, sir, they did
Okay.
not even come and ask me what I was here for. It's all been on video.
Do you understand what I'm saying, sir?
No, I don't agree with you. It's
Okay.
not a disturbance.
All right, you
This-
cannot stay here.
Sir, I'm here to file a
You
FOIA.
cannot stay here, sir.
Yes. Are you
All right.
claiming that I'm trespassed from the Department of Law?
They say you're causing a disturbance, they say you can't be here. You're causing a disturbance. You
No,
cannot be
sir.
here and cause a disturbance.
Can you articulate a crime that I've committed?
We will. Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
So what is the crime, sir?
We'll.
No, sir, you cannot be trespassed from a public a place that's open to the public
Okay.
during normal
If you
business
cause a
hours.
disturbance, you cannot be here.
I would never cause a disturbance.
Okay.
I would never cause a disturbance. I'm just here to simply file my FOIA request, receive I wanted to converse with the lady, except you cannot.
Not gonna get it, sir.
Okay, says who?
Me. Because is whatever you need to do, they've already.
Is there?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe you can go online.
No, sir, I could file my FOIA request in person as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I could file a FOIA request in person as well.
Okay, but you can't do it today. You
Yes,
can't come
oh yeah,
back.
of
No,
course I could file
you cannot,
for
sir.
it today, yeah. So I have a FOIA request already here. I just need you to hand it to some representative and receive a stamped copy, and I'm all set for today.
You told us the same thing on the, what, 11th floor?
Yeah, that was a different department, and I conducted my business. I handed my form there.
Right.
Now I'm here. Now I have to visit 4 or 5 other agencies.
Okay.
You can do all the things you would like to do, sir, but at the same time, it's all been recorded, my friend.
we're already.
Yeah, you're biased, you're acting biased, you're protecting public
No.
trust representatives
No.
that are telling you false
Well, if you're
information.
here to do business,
Yeah.
they're not able to help you. They said you've come here multiple times.
Sir, the last time I was here was over a year and a half ago, and they refused to assist then, and they're still refusing to assist now. Okay, so the thing about it is, like I said, it's great to see employees comply with the law, and it's great to see belligerent employees that are not complying as well.
Person, but you also have an option.
Right, but I prefer in person, because I'd like to familiarize myself with our staff here, in case I run for office in the near future. I'm familiar with, the work doings and stuff like that. See, this is a block diagram, sir, from a different department. These folks, I wouldn't even need to speak to them if they had all the stuff already displayed. And what was your star search covered with black tape?
19410.
Okay, is there a reason why it's covered?
It's a morning band.
It's a morning man? Okay. So, Mr. Tyson, I'm finding my FOIA here. Would you be able to hand it to one of them?
I'm gonna wait for my supervisor,
Okay,
and when he says, we'll go, okay?
all right.
So are you saying if we, look, you run into the floor, now we're here on the 6th. If we are able to submit these forms, you saying you're done for the day? Or are you saying you have other business to conduct here? So
No,
we're trying to figure out.
sir, this FOIA form is specifically, does this for the Department of Law.
Correct.
That means my business is done today with the Department of Law.
Right, so what I'm asking you
Yeah.
is, are you done for all business
No,
today? So
no.
you're saying you have other business that you'd like to conduct here at City Hall even after this is completed, correct?
Right, with additional, separate departments other than law.
Well, right,
Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm asking.
Right.
So the answer is yes, you have other business you'd like to conduct outside of.
That
the
is
City Hall
correct.
Law
That is
Department.
correct. Yes, sir.
So I'm assuming, right, and you correct me if I'm wrong, that after you submit these forms, you have the motive to go and submit other FOIA forms and other levels of this building, correct?
That is
Other
correct.
departments.
That is correct,
Okay.
which is my right.
I'm not saying it's not, I'm just
Yeah.
trying to confirm and see what, because 10, we thought after that, you're gonna be done for the day, which you're relaying, which is your business, and obviously you have the right to do, that after this, you're gonna go elsewhere.
Right, exactly.
And you're gonna.
Now
submit more
imagine,
FOIA.
imagine this.
Uh-huh.
Imagine this, that you are government employees conspiring with other government employees, and it's all on your body camera. It's unbelievable how you folks perform. The thing about it is, my friend, that all agencies, all public bodies, per code 5 ILCS 140, section 4, it requires all public bodies in the state of Illinois to simply be transparent. Put on the wall the total amount of operating budget. These folks, we are all residents before you folks got on uniform. We're human beings. I would come over here and look at these pictures, go over them with my phone, and I'll be all set. I'm bringing this to their attention that they have to provide me these records. It says the word immediately. The lady did not even give me a chance for her to hear my words. She said, "You can't record in here," and took off. She told you other things back there, which I'm glad the sergeant confirmed that his body camera's on,
Mine was, everyone.
and yours was on too, audio and video, right?
Everybody, anytime we
Yes.
have an interaction with the public that's involuntary or
Yeah.
has to do with investigation, our body cams are required to be on.
But I mean, don't, we're all human beings. Don't you folks have shame that you guys are doing this to the people?
Sir, I have no idea what you're talking about.
The shame is that this lady is a law department representative. What, is she uncomfortable with a transparent camera?
Sir, I can't speak on behalf of somebody else. I
Right,
don't know.
exactly. I'm just making it, try to make sense here, but. So, you did read the, section.
Briefly, yes.
Yep. Okay, great. Okay. Well, anyway, did you say you will be willing to hand over them a copy?
If my supervisor.
Oh, if you're supervisor, right,
Correct.
right. Well, I don't think he's looking. Okay. you have a notepad and a pen, would you like me to give you? As a matter of fact, you know what? We're gonna switch the thing right now. I'm gonna probably press charges official misconduct.
Okay.
Well, we'll probably do that at a later time. We'll probably do that at a later time. Alrighty.
Okay, sir. Okay, where you're going now?
Well, I gotta, I'm trying to finish this page off so I could hand it over to department. Is there any chairs here?
No.
This used to be open to the public. I noticed now it's private, so that's
A lot
understandable.
of things have changed.
That's understandable. That's not a problem. You asked me where I'm going next. I have to visit multiple departments.
Well, sir, as they say, they said it's online. There's nobody here to accept your FOIA form.
Sir, that's incorrect. It is incorrect.
And you know who you're supposed to deliver this to.
Yes, any representative has a duty to accept and forward it over.
Actually, I disagree with that statement.
You disagree with it, but it's written in the law, my friend. It's written, it's clear, it's written in the law. So, like for example, any employee who walks out of those doors is working for the Department of Law can receive the FOIA request. It's a matter of transparency and accountability. It's a matter of transparency and accountability. These are our honest public trust government representatives. They are honorable. This is the Department of Law. They are honorable people. But at the same time, for them to maintain a public trust, they have to comply with their superior duty, which is the Freedom of Information Act. This is our honorable staff here, my friend. Do you hear these words, Your Honor? Okay. Anyway, okay, let me finish this up here.